All right, welcome back, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy Retro Rewind Friday, that is. Ladies and gentlemen, I am excited to bring you another amazing episode of Retro Rewind. Last time we spun the wheel and we ended up, excuse me, we ended up landing on Star Trip Troopers, and I really thoroughly enjoyed playing that game. And I'm excited to get back into another episode. Today we have updated the chart. We took Starship down and we updated it. Um, I did not change the order. I just replaced whatever one was picked. So as whatever one gets picked, we're gonna just replace that one in its place. If we keep hitting like the same spin where we get number one, number one, number one, number one, um, yeah, I don't know. The weights for the wheel are all balanced at 5. So other than that, thank you everybody for tuning in to the next episode. I'm super excited to see what we're gonna spin the wheel and land on today. Every week in the community tab on my YouTube channel, you can vote and put your suggestions down in the comments below for potentially what game we're playing next. So if you have any good ideas or any game that's normally off the main radar that obviously we haven't all played, that comes across maybe as an indie game or something like that you guys want to suggest to then put up on there, we'll spin the wheel and obviously majority rules. So if we have majority of people interacting that want a specific game, that will probably end up beating out other comments. But each week, you guys are able to go on there and just cast your vote by selecting one of the selections underneath the community tab. So please, I invite you all to participate and jump in on that every week. If not, I'll end up being the one that posts or picks from that voted list. Um, that's what ended up happening today. So Astroneer is the new game that's replacing Star Trip on the wheel. So without further ado, we are going to spin the wheel. So if you guys haven't done so, make sure you grab yourself something good to drink, nice cold beverage, get yourself a good nice snack, because we're in for a little ride. All right, we are going to spin the wheel. I probably didn't think this one all the way through. We're a little bit ahead of myself here. Yeah, we are a little bit ahead of ourselves here. Running the show, and I recommend anybody that wants to run a show to make sure you use. Um, I have not reset it up since moving and everything else in life, but I have a Stream Deck sitting graciously right in front of me, and I haven't used it. Surprise, surprise. So just bear with me just a minute, and we'll get right to it. All right, if you guys are ready, If you got your snacks, you got your cold beverage, let's go ahead and jump right in and spin in the wheel. What are we gonna get today? What is that, number 4? Number 4, Children of Morta, huh? Well, that's awesome. I'm super, super excited about that one. Didn't expect that one. I'm glad it wasn't number 1 again, right? If it was number 1, we would have been in some trouble. Oh, you guys would have think I was rigging this or something. So, Children of Morta is the game that has won for this week. So I am super, super excited to jump in to Children of Morta. So you guys buckle up, get ready. We're going to jump in. Welcome back, guys. Welcome to Children of Morta. Today we are exploring what this has to offer. 7 new updates. Seems like they've been working on this game. I'm really, really liking the art style. You got family trials, something that you unlock through dungeons, so you get to play it later. So we're just gonna focus on the main story. Don't mind that save there. That never existed. We're gonna go ahead and go here, normal. Do a new brand new one. Yep. We didn't lose no footage or anything.
Margaret awoke, startled, a cold sweat clinging to her. She gathered her thoughts. Aged wood creaked, echoing through the quiet rooms. Near the house stood a shrine to Rhea Dana, goddess and daughter of the land, of Rhea and a being of comfort. Margaret sought answers. But the goddess did not speak. There was only the faint whisper of something dark, something hungry. The old seer's bones felt the weight of their age as she climbed. The only thought on her mind, has it begun again? John's mission would be a simple one. He was to investigate Rhea's greatest shrine. His mother presented him with a fresh divinity shard. From his brother came a newly sharpened sword. His wife gave him a kiss, and his daughter's hugs were full of reason to return home safe.
All right. So this game gives me a little bit of Diablo 3 vibes and like Zelda. Hopefully that doesn't offend anybody. I don't know if this is a top-down platformer or what this genre would really fit in, but I really, really like the art style. This is a pretty dope game. I'm digging it.
Rhea, a land long forgotten, a place of unimaginable beauty. It first appeared as sludge given life, slithering creatures, small and vile.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I really enjoyed the narration and the storytelling so far. The art style, I know it's 2D. This game's really well done. There's a lot of potential here. I really feel like this could become a series on the channel. But I'm trying to be careful because I got a lot going on that I'm working on right now. But I will definitely think I would enjoy playing the updates and DLCs that they brought to this game. I know it's a lot said already. I'm really enjoying this series because what's nice about this series, I'm getting to explore and experiment games that I'm randomly kind of skimming through, and I'm like, oh, that looks interesting. I'm not watching any gameplay. I'm not watching any trailers. I'm just literally going off of personal taste of, hey, that looks good. Seen a JPEG or two. Let's go download it. Just so you guys know, this is currently free on PlayStation Store. We are currently playing a lot of these games from PS5 currently.
Impeding further progress. A battle was certain.
Special ability. Things sound like little monkeys. That's what I think they are. I think they're little monkeys. I hope they make a sequel to this game already. That's a pretty good sign.
By light itself, the corruption abated, leaving the shard cold in hand, dark, in need of life. The shard grew warm, humming softly from the harnessed energy. Before him was now one more dangerous than those that came before.
Fucker froze me. Booyah! We gained a skill point. We're gonna learn Heaven's Strike. Call sword down from the heavens upon John's enemies. Yeah, buddy, let's go. Checkpoint.
Goblins, a familiar threat, albeit farther out than usual. Inherently violent and ill-bathed, the goblins were an unfocused, constant threat.
Man, I'm digging this game. Looks sick.
Magnificent, but dangerous. A land of love found and of love lost.
Yeah, I'd say the developers did a very good job. Looking forward to a potential sequel.
Before him was sacred ground, left untouched in days gone by. Remaining calm and collected, the shock of his heart-skipping beats was concealed in expert fashion. Before him stood Linda, his eldest daughter, with bow and quiver at the ready, determined to do her part.
Control lock clips. Create a temporary aura that damages nearby enemies. Nice, so we just hit that shrine up. Dang, bro. Good thing I'm not the archer. She's fast as fuck. If this was multiplayer, that would be sick. Honestly, if it was co-op. I would dig playing co-op on this.
Before the Guardians were not beasts feeding, but monsters consuming, destroying others. They corrupted and distorted, creating even more hungry husks.
Yeah, there's a couple things I could add to this game.
Both father and daughter gathered their thoughts, their hearts heavier than before. How would they explain what they had witnessed?
If I could add a couple things to this game, would be 1, co-op, 2, crafting, 3, resource gathering.
The ancient tree had been cut down. Together, father and daughter described the horror, the creatures dripping with decay that slithered into bodies stuck between life and death to bolster their ranks. Grandma Margaret confirmed what they all feared. It was the corruption, a cruel entity spoken of only with hushed voices, an ocean of darkness that flowed from the top of Mount Morta. And the Bergsons' duty was to stand against this devouring deluge of death. Kevin was also eager to do his part in the family's fight, especially when his older brother Mark was off somewhere. He was as much a guardian of their mountain home as any of them. She stood. If they were to reach the summit and destroy this evil, as the Bergsons of old had done in the past, they would need the assistance of the sanctuary. Given to the Bergsons by Rhea herself, the sanctuary was a gateway to the mysterious lands around the mountain. Margaret pointed to the huge crystal at the center of the den, revealing their next task: to activate it and opened the way to the source of the corruption. And once Rhea's 3 spirits are gathered on the grounds, the only gate to the top of Mount Morta will open in this chamber. By himself, or with the assistance of those who loved him, John needed to gather the 3 spirits from their lands. Without them, he would not be able to stem the flow of the corruption. Halls of Anaidia must be here, for she needs to be found. A celestial shard chipped directly from the ancient crystal in the sanctuary. It would be the Bergsons' lifeline, a tether to pull them back home before death's fateful whisper. Filling the winding tunnels of the silk-covered caves, the acrid taste of poison lingered in the air. Spiders. Linda told herself it was only target practice. As she readied her bow, they must find the spirit deep within the caves.
Yeah, this game's pretty sick. I'm digging it. Yeah, just co-op would be dope. Let me get some different armor and weapons. Let me craft potions. Let me have an inventory system, kind of like Diablo. Oh yeah, that's dope. That's what I would improve if I would add anything.
The crystal was darkened, but the Bergsons
I think that's the person. Before we talk to that person, we need to learn to go around the outside because something could happen. Oh, it's his daughter. My bad, not a person. I don't know what that timer means. "33 enemies slain." Okay. I don't know what we just activated. We activated something. I don't have a gemstone to put in there. What I don't like is they're not really dropping me a whole lot of health. Really? I'm about to die again, guys. Oh my god. I don't need gold. I need health. I don't know how to get more health. Other than the pots. Pots drop. Clearly enemies don't. Charms, magical objects found in the land of Morta. Each one of them has a special effect that can be activated by pressing the down button on the D-pad. They are consumed after being activated. You can only carry one charm with you before activating its effect. Hmm. Oh, I didn't realize that was a button. I don't know if I had picked up another thing to open that. I don't know how I was able to open that. I don't know. You have found the finish room portal. Press and hold up on the D-pad to teleport back to it from anywhere on this floor. Okay. This is where I screwed up.
Energy flowed around the room. Before the hero, an object of the divine.
sick. I don't know how long we have this horror thing that will float around us, but we got another relic room.
In front of the hero, an object of divine energies.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
The Bergson began to slip away, wondering if this was death. It was warmer than they expected.
Bro. Okay.
They gasped for air as the celestial shard brought them back. A sensation no hero could become accustomed to. As she heard John and Linda describe their foray, thoughts rushed through Margaret's head. The corruption had amplified the creature's wickedness, and no longer were they part of the harmony of the Rhea. With the new threats looming, Margaret asked Ben to prepare his workshop. He would have to take charge of enhancing the warrior family's weapons and armor.
Uncle Ben can upgrade and enhance the Bergson's equipment.
Uncle Ben reached out to the familiar warmth of the forge. If they were to reach the top of Mount Morta, their equipment would need to be of the highest quality.
Ben's workshop is now unlocked. The Bergsons can upgrade their gear to grow stronger. I'd like to see the blue light that Linda sees. I wish Grandma would give me one of those gems. Uncle Ben uses more to upgrade the entire family's weapons and armor. Increase their main attributes. Find your attributes. These are family's main attributes. Improves the Bergson's maximum health by improving family's gears. Continue. Increases the Bergson's base attack damage, movement speed, agility, rage gain rate, movement hindering attack on attacks, increases critical attack, critical chance. Back in there? L1, the book array. It won't let me look at it? Oh, I don't have the book array yet, I guess. To chapter select, library.
When light faded from the sky and most were fast asleep, Mary would write about her family, immortalizing them for future generations.
Resetting abilities. I don't want to really reset abilities. We can upgrade the Heavenly Strike. Master at fighting with sword and shield. Shoot of Thorns. Melee attackers take damage and blocked by John's shield. We'll do that one next. See, part of me is making me feel like this is multiplayer. Because why else would it be underneath my character right now? It says player 1. Oh! Press options to join on the right hand. So, yeah, it is co-op. But that doesn't... So, it's only like split screen co-op? Two-player co-op. I mean, that's sick. I wish that I didn't have to share the same screen, but... Okay, we've been here before. Oh, jeez. Well, I guess if you die, you die. Then you have to restart. I don't know what this one does. I don't know if it's a gravity thing. Correct.
Everyone was encouraged to take part in a game of destiny. A prize awaited the fortuitous. There was only pain for the unfortunate.
Don't know if I even got anything. Oh shit, I didn't even see that when I came through here. a gravity thing. I see. Damn it, dude. I hate.
Pilgrims, once lost in cavern mazes, are now trapped. Their poor families forever looking forward to a return that will never happen.
That's it? Cool. Honestly, I think it's a boss battle, but I just want to come around and get the fuck out of there before we get ripped into something I'm not ready for just yet. Bitch. No way, I'm about to die again. I'm about to die again. Oh my god. What do I keep just popping? I guess so. Forgot I gotta hit down on the D-pad to use them. Come on guys, we need help. It ain't a boss area. I thought it was a boss area. Mighty touch. I'm digging this game though, for sure.
The halls of Anea Daya, so mesmerizing in their magnificence, were to be found at the end of a long road. And a hero never knows what is waiting them at the end of a road. Moving is more important than reaching.
Run me on health right now, hardcore. Come on, follow me here, bud. Oh, I'm dead. Wow. Wow. Come on, give me help. Oh my god. leveled up and got some health back. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fucking bat. Okay. That was a struggle. Yes. Give me health. That's what I need. I don't know if it's gotta be another shrine. Divine Rage. Decrease your rage drain. Sick. I don't know how to use those. Huh? Honestly, I'm just over here hoping and praying on looking for help. Damn it. I don't know. There's a door down below. We're going in here. There's pots. Somebody in here. I'm not sure if I'm ready to come see yet. Yes.
What strange thing could have dragged Grandmother this far? The will of Rhea will flow in those still obelisks to aid the Guardians. This was the only thing Margaret silently whispered. And the Bergson had to return home in order to understand what had occurred.
Wow, we can really move. Grandma's a badass. Yes, we needed those so bad. Left opens another door. I'm not ready to go through another door yet. Okay, right, goes through another door too. There's this one. Okay, we either go left or right, I suppose. Guess we'll start with right. Yep, not ready to go in there yet. Shit. Really? Come on, man. Pretty sure we have to go all the way back through it again. Oh, it's a run duration. So if you don't make it all the way through in your run, you get kicked out. You continue to level up your player.
Kevin's need to help all began when his elder brother Mark left the house. His brother was strong, making any near him feel safe. But he left Kevin. Though Uncle Ben knew what his nephew needed, a focal point for his aspirations.
Whenever Margaret deciphers a tablet, Rhea reveals something new to the Bergensons. Giving enough resources, she will then be able to strengthen the family.
The mysteries of the world were like open books to the wise, and words from the wise shall benefit man and beast.
Margaret's Book of Knowledge is now unlocked. She can discover ancient knowledge from relics and dungeons and help the Bergensons through their journey.
A mother away from her child would cause worry even in the best of times. This was far from the best of times. It had been more than a year since Mark, Mary's eldest son, had gone to live in the monastery deep in the forest. The same forest was now the source of such worrying news. Uncle Ben pondered over a map he received from a refugee. The Silk Caverns were a twisted maze of dead ends and venomous nests. But somewhere along the right path, a Neadia, spirit of the Caldipo Caves, rested.
Alright, well guys, we only have so much longer on this episode, not very much, so technically we got about 10 minutes, but we're going to use a few of those minutes just to talk about this game. Once again, this is why we do the Retro Rewind series. I really like this game. I think a lot of you are going to like this game as well. If you played this game, please don't spoil it. You're more than welcome to help me out in the comments if I'm struggling with something. I think this is a game that could potentially become its own series on the channel all the way through a playthrough. So let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments down below. And if you have any suggestions for the Retro Rewind series, post your games in there that you think we should play or that I should play. And each week I will be posting a community thing for everyone to vote on those comments. So as things take off and progress, when we have an abundance of comments, we will make it fair. So the top comment that's the same, if there's several of the same people saying we play the same game, will get thrown in. If not, it's going to be randomly selected, and then it will be posted on a community poll tab for everyone to vote for what games get added. So to help boost community engagement. So if you made it this far in the series and you haven't subscribed, please become a part of the Ultra Army today. I would love for you guys to be along my video game journey. We have several other series on the channel that I'm working on. We have Main Quest Monday, where we're working on playing just story-driven single-player games. And then Wednesday we have our main pretty much game. That's like the top game right now that's everyone's playing, which is Crimson Desert currently. And then we have our Retro Rewind series on Friday, where I play a random game. You guys tune in, I spin the wheel, and we pick it from there, and you guys have your ability to vote for what game we play. And then we are also building the Sunday series. So Sports Sunday, where you're gonna come watch me play any kind of sports game on Sunday, whether you're into football, you're into basketball. You know, like me and my brother used to throw down on some NBA back in the day where we used to alley-oop it together. That was sick. It's not the same on 2K anymore, but you know, you could tune in on Sports Sunday and see a plethora of different things. I could be racing a dirt bike. I could be doing some rally racing. So I really enjoyed this game. I recommend this game so far. I give this one a 9 out of 10. There's just a couple things I'd add to it, but I would say bravo. I think my dad would enjoy playing this. I think my brother would get into it. There's a lot here. I really like the art style and everything. So who knows? Let me know in the comments down below if you think we should make it into a series. But we're going to keep on chugging along. So without further ado, peace out. Ultras out. I'll see you guys in the next one.